All right, Faith, you went to school not far from there. You know the old joke, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? And the response is practice, practice, practice.
Now imagine trying to do all of the work to be a performer while also planning a career practicing medicine. Tonight, our Frederick Price introduces us to a very talented student at UAMS.
Originally from Chicago, Andrew Igbokidi, like any medical student, is on the path to a pretty bright future.
I'm looking at cardiology, orthopedic surgery. I even sort of had an interest in neurology at one point.
This is his first year in med school, so still plenty of time to figure it out. But before starting at UAMS this year, he decided why not go on the national music competition show, The Voice. His first audition consisted of a 30-second video of him singing, which hours later would lead to the next step of getting on the show.
I got an email back saying, you got a call back. And I was like, okay, what does this mean?
It would mean a few months of juggling singing his heart out with studying his hardest.
It was a lot of compartmentalizing and figuring out the right moments to do certain things.
In his earlier years, he says he found his love for the field through his own experiences in a hospital.
I was a CNA in the hospital for a year and a half, 2 years, and I got to actually witness dynamics between the patients and the nurses and the doctors.
But that's not his only connection. He tells me his mom, a cardiologist in Hot Springs, missed a lot of things in his life growing up because of her job. And while he understands why, he says he'll be taking a different approach as he gets older.
I think for me, it's just going to be choosing a line of work that I'm passionate about, but also offers me a work-life balance that I like.
But one of the biggest reasons for joining the medical field is his grandpa, who died from COVID in 2020.
My grandpa was such a champion for me of my medical career, of my singing career. He really believed in me a lot of times more than I did.
While Igbokidi's stint on The Voice ended in November, he now has more time to focus on studying. But if you ask him if his future lies in medicine or music, well, that's still up in the air.
If you prepare and you do things ahead of time and you just do things on time at least, you do find free time within your schedule to do the things you want to do.
In Little Rock, Frederick Price, THV 11 News.